Good morning, it's day 5 of the Spookathon, and would you believe it, I'm still somehow making my way through this book. I'm 260 pages in now. I just read like 30 pages this morning. It's a struggle. I don't know, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I also want to update you, but like, nothing has changed. I still don't like it anymore. I think I'm gonna give it literally 1 star. But I also don't want to not finish it because it would feel like giving up, and I hate that. So I'm just gonna have to like just do it. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna finish all the challenges though, particularly because I checked on the like poll for which book you wanted me to read for the book with pictures, which I technically already finished that challenge, but so many of you wanted to read, so many of you wanted me to read Unbury Carol, and I feel like if I were to read like the book that's set in the past next, which would then cover all my challenges, like maybe people would be disappointed that I didn't end up reading Unbury Carol at any point because I just like picked a totally different book. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just like be going with the challenge, because I feel like I could read 1 more book after that this week, but I can't read 2 more books, so I don't know. It's a dilemma. I don't know what to do. Maybe I might also just like read either Alice or the Strings Murder, and then read Unbury Carol just like right after the Spookathon. But the thing is, like, I've been reading thrillers and like mysteries and like spooky books like that for like 2 months now, because I was reading a ton of them in September as well, just because I was like really into it. And not a ton, but like more than none. And I'm just kind of getting tired of the genre. I'm gonna show you later. I ordered some books a couple days ago, and they already arrived. They're not in my mailbox, but like someone in the house already like took them. So I just have to go downstairs and pick them up, and then I can show you and do a little bit unboxing. But there's one in there that for some reason I just like really want. Actually, all of them I really want to read right now. I can feel like my mood for genre is like changing, and it's the worst time because you're supposed to read thrillers and mysteries in October. Like, not supposed to, but particularly in the Spookathon, obviously. And I'm just like kind of getting over it, probably because I've read so many terrible thrillers and like horror books and whatnot. So that could be a reason, let's be honest. I'm currently sitting at breakfast. Like, I just had breakfast, I'm drinking my coffee, and I was watching the Jake Paul video. I watched a little bit yesterday, and I kind of wanted to watch the rest, but it's so freaking long, and I have so many other things to do that I just don't know like when I'm gonna finish it. So I just got some book mail, and I thought I'd do a little like unofficial unboxing type of thing. I ordered these like as an early birthday present for myself a couple days ago, and they're already here, and I'm really excited about them. Actually, as I said earlier, I kind of like am more excited about these books than I am about the books that I'm supposed to be reading for the Spookathon, so that's a problem. Oh, actually, I don't want to start with this one. I want to start with these 2. So I got 3 books to show you today. The first is The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. I believe, oh no, this is dented. Why? I believe this is like either sci-fi or fantasy or a mix of both, but I've heard so many good things about it, like pretty much exclusively good things, and I'm just checking the pages. It's like 460 something pages. I'm so excited to read this. I actually don't really know what it's about, but I have heard, as I said, so many good things. I'm really excited to check it out. Then I have The Diviners by Libba Bray. This is a book that I've been meaning to buy for literally years and years and years. I don't know, when was this released? In 2012? Oh my god, I didn't know it was that old of a book. But pretty much I've been meaning to read it since the beginning, but then between the first and second book they had like a cover change, and now these are a new cover, so I'm kind of glad that I waited, because now I can get, if I continue the series, I can get like matching covers all the way around, so that's pretty good. So these are like 2 series, and the 3rd book is also a series, and for some reason I'm the most hyped about it. Oh my god. It's so pretty. This is The Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. It was one of my most anticipated releases of 2018 because while I know it's probably gonna be the most generic YA ever, it's probably gonna have like a heroine that's like chosen to do something and she's really kick-ass and strong, and then there's two guys that fall in love with her or something like that. But let's be honest, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen here. I don't know why, but I really love the like Remnant Chronicles trilogy, and I really hope I like this too. I really hope so. I mean, it's been quite a while since I've read the Remnant Chronicles and my tastes have changed a lot, but I still really wanted to get this because I don't really know why. I just did. I thought it was, I don't know, I hope it's nice, I hope I like it. It's so pretty. It's been ages since I found a YA like series or anything YA pretty much that I've really enjoyed, like not just constantly criticized it, but also have just had so much enjoyment that I didn't notice its flaws as much, and I really miss that because that's like the best feeling when you just can get yourself like absorbed into a book, and particularly YA is really kind of good for that, I feel like, because it's kind of mind numbing a little bit. I don't know, that sounds bad. Don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just like so excited about this, and this is just so pretty. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Oh my god. Okay, so this for sure is gonna be in the combined vlog because it's like after 6 p.m. and I haven't vlogged all day. After the last clip you saw, we pretty much just spent the most of like the day studying and doing just general uni stuff while watching old episodes of Better Call Saul. And then I don't even know what I did. Did I do anything? I was eating and studying like all day. I literally got hungry every single hour, I feel like. I don't know. It was a weird day. I read like maybe 10 more pages, so it doesn't really count. And then my boyfriend's mom came over for a little bit because she was just in town, and she gave me my birthday present, and it's so cool. Look at it. I don't know if you can see properly, but it's like a super comfy blanket, and it's huge. On this background you can barely tell. But it looks so cozy and it feels so nice, and I love it. Oh my god. I can't wait to curl up in this and like just read, hopefully a better book. But this is so like, it feels so nice. I love it. This is my second Kindercountry of the day that I'm just eating, and it's so good. Oh my god. If you don't have these in your country, I seriously pity you. I have to actually go get ready because we're going to a party tonight, and I don't actually know if I'm gonna be reading anything anymore. I don't want to be out too late because I have a brunch date with a friend tomorrow, but yeah, I don't think there's much reading gonna be happening. Guys, don't be jealous. I know not everyone can look this fantastic when they've just woken up, but I wanted to tell you and like have you be a part of this last little bit of my torture, as I like to call it, of me reading Hex. I'm on page 355. Since about page 300, I've just been skim reading because there was actually no point to keep reading like everything. I honestly thought I was gonna go crazy if I had to do that. I finally finished this stupid fucking book. Okay, wow. This was so terrible. I know I've been barely like saying why I thought it was so bad in all of these vlogs, mainly just because I felt really disinterested most of the time. But after like about halfway through the book or something like that, I read a review on Goodreads, and that kind of made me put things into a different perspective, and then I started realizing the same things. Okay, so the basic plot of the book, as I've said before, is this town is haunted by a 17th century woman. People can't leave because if they leave the borders after a certain amount of time, they start getting suicidal and they will kill themselves. So yeah, they're pretty much stuck in the town and it's haunted by this woman, and all the haunting that she does is literally just appearing in random places at random times and just standing there and looking at people. She has her eyes and her mouth sewn shut, and people were like, if she would open her mouth again, like she whispers things to people to like make them commit suicide, and she's like the evil eye or something, so her eyes are shut. But there's like a corner of her mouth that's open, so if you get too close you can hear her whispering through that, and you can still become suicidal and kill yourself. So that is the entire thing. And then we follow like the people in the town, mainly this Grant family and their sons. And one of the sons is called Tyler, and he and his friends are sort of experimenting with the witch because the town is under surveillance, and there's like very strict rules on how to behave, and it's kind of medieval in a lot of ways. And they kind of just like pushing the limits, trying to test out like why she does her patterns, like why she functions a certain way. And like honestly, if that had at all been ever explained, I would have probably enjoyed this book a lot more. It starts out with them experimenting and trying to figure out what's going on, and like not going on, but like what makes her do the things she does and what makes her behave a certain way. And I thought that that would be the interesting part, and then it just completely dropped, and it's just about people basically tormenting the witch and then being like punished for it essentially. But like the witch herself doesn't do anything like at all. Like if they wouldn't bother her, she wouldn't bother them. And then what was said in this review, and that what I noticed then after as well, is that the book is so oddly misogynistic, like a lot. There's first of all zero good female characters. Most of the characters, well, there's zero good characters, period, but like there's at least some somewhat developed male characters. And then the female characters we get are the witch, who was literally pretty much just being like put into this role of this like really terrible person, except that she hasn't done anything bad and all the bad has happened to her, but she gets the blame for everything. And then we also have the butcher's wife, who is like somehow, I don't know, she's psychotic and repeatedly said that she's fat and disgusting and ugly. And there's so many references to boobs in this book, like oddly many. Like it's so confusing, like why? You know, boob violence as well. It's like a very specific thing that happens, and it's just so strange and like kind of creepy. Like to realize that maybe like the author, this is like something that the author thinks of a lot somehow. I don't know. It's seriously disturbing. Like honestly, that is kind of scarier than the actual book, like the plot, because there's nothing scary about it. The people in town are very nonchalant about the witch being there. They don't really get scared. She doesn't do anything, so she's not scary, and it's just a terrible book. I'm giving this 1 fucking star. It is so bad. It's badly written. Lots of scenes are really confusingly written as well, where I'm like confused if something that's happening is like an illusion or not. And then, oh, I need to say this, Steve Grant, the father of this family. So this is a family we follow for most of the book. Steve Grant, his wife Jocelyn, again, another female character who does literally nothing. She's no personality. And that's it, by the way. There's like no more women in this book. And then their 2 sons, Tyler and Matt. And somehow the book like makes out to seem like that's okay, that Steve clearly prefers Tyler and Jocelyn clearly prefers Matt, like from their own children. Like they're so clearly like, this is my favorite child, so this is my child and this is your child. They even say this like once. It's like super disturbing. Like who talks like that about their children? And then, okay, this is a spoiler, but I'm sure you won't care because you probably won't read this book. Please don't. Tyler kills himself because he hears the witch's whispers at some point, and Matt also tries to kill himself, but he gets saved. And then Steve literally says, like in his mind, he's like, well, her child is still alive, so sure she's not as upset. Like, who the fuck, what kind of fucked up mentality even is that? Like, I cannot wrap my mind around it. Like, those are your fucking children. Both of them are your children. Like, these people are so stupid, and they deserve everything that's coming their way. And the book does try in the end to kind of be like, well, yes, the witch didn't actually do anything, and the people brought this upon themselves. But it doesn't like excuse the way you've been talking about them throughout the entire book. Like that doesn't make it better. That doesn't, you know, I don't even know. Like, should have deserved it, but like, I don't even know. I don't even know what the book was trying to do, to be honest. Like, no idea. And I'm just so happy it's over. I'm not happy I spent like 2/3 of the Spookathon on reading this piece of trash, but I'm happy it's over. And yeah, now I have to go get some breakfast. For a complete change of topic. I told you yesterday I had a brunch date with my friend, but unfortunately she texted me earlier saying that she had a migraine, so we're gonna do that some other time. So my friend is feeling better and we are going to get some coffee after all. It is like 2:30 right now, so I'm just about to leave. And what have I done so far today? I don't actually know. Not that much. Time has seemed to like go by really quickly without me doing much at all. I was mainly eating and I read like a little bit of Alice, I don't know, of this book by Christina Henry. Oof, I'm losing my balance. I'm like 40 pages in. It seems to be like a quick read. Like, I don't know, I literally spent no time on it so far. I can't really tell what I think about it yet, obviously, but I think it's definitely gonna be better than Hex. Yeah, literally nothing could be worse. What else is there to say? Oh, I studied a little bit and watched like a bunch of Japanese documentaries or like random things in Japanese. I was trying to find a good one. If you know like documentaries in Japanese that are good about interesting topics, let me know. And also if you can find them on YouTube, that would be best. Hi guys, so it's like 9 p.m. right now. I am studying. I'm back at home. I had a really fun day with my friend, and after that I just came home and I've been studying ever since pretty much. I'm just watching YouTube videos and learning some new vocabulary. I literally feel like I know nothing about Japanese at all. I have so much left to learn, like it's crazy. I feel like I have more to learn than I know, and it's really frustrating. But anyway, I wanted to just give a general update because I haven't vlogged in a while. I haven't read all day. I read like the couple pages of Alice this morning, and since then I've not read it all. And so yeah, this has been not the best reading day. I have a headache again, and kind of my throat is a little bit sore again, so I don't know if because it's been kind of windy and a little bit colder today and yesterday, if I like caught the cold again that I already had, or it's just like worse again. I don't know. It sucks. I don't want to get sick. I have like no time to be sick. I wanted to show you this because I got another early birthday present. My friend gave this to me. It's so cool. I'm going to show you properly in a second. I don't know if this is gonna come across properly, but basically this is like a poster you can put up, similar to those like world map posters where you like scratch off the countries you've visited. And then this is a poster of like the books that you should have that are like must reads in your life, and when you've read them you can scratch them off. So it's really cool. Wait, I'm terrible at showing things. So yeah, I've read a fair few of them. I've had a quick look over it. So, and they're not just classics. At first I thought they were just gonna be classics, but they're not. There's like Harry Potter somewhere. Here it is. This is like a German cover because all this is in German. But yeah, I've read a fair few of these, and maybe later today I'll go over these and like scratch off whichever I haven't read. I have read. Wait, yeah, that way around. So cool. It is 11:30. I finished studying. I've never finished studying for today. I am tired AF. And I really don't feel well. I honestly feel like I'm getting worse again, and it sucks because technically I have like a mini exam on Monday, and I could possibly postpone it to Wednesday because the teacher teaches the same class twice a week because there's so many people. So maybe I can ask him if I can take it on Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. But we'll see. I hate it. I don't want to be sick. Ugh. We'll see how I feel tomorrow, but for now, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I think this one was a bit longer because I definitely have a lot of like clips where I talk a lot. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope your Spookathon is going better than mine. I've read two books. Yeah, oh my god, that's tragic. And like 40 pages of a third one. But oh well. I hope your Spookathon is going better, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day.